My Rolex Explorer 2 polar face, I mean the white face, which I got in 1999. The box is still in very good condition. This is original packaging with the box. Very nice quality Rolex boxes. This watch was ordered through a retailer in Greece. Internally is wood. This particular Explorer 2 was made around 1998 to 1999, only 2 years in production. It was to supersede an earlier Explorer 2 with a tritium dials. However, this one was using the then latest Numinova dial, and the description changes at the bottom underneath the 6, where it mentioned that Swiss. Before your tritium dial, it would be tritium plus some digits. Then after 1999, they changed to Supernova dial, and then the label was changed to Swiss made. So this is a 40 mm case. The latest generation of Explorer 2 is a 42 mm case. So this model is a 16570. The 42 mm case is a 216570. More information on those I will post on the link on this YouTube. Now as for the label, the text, serial number, I blanked it off. All right, it shows a model 16570, and the serial number is right on top, which I blank out or tape over. This beautiful tag. Certifying Swiss chronometer. Now inside the box, there are some of the original instruction. You have the brochure that came with it. There's some of the history of the watch, and the various type of bracelet. Then Explorer 2 history as well is meant for cave explorer. The watch was designed for the spelunkers or the cave explorers. And then the operation, how to change the time zone, etc. And a pouch, which actually for the guarantee and the certificate. This here is a then guarantee. Should there be any problem with the watch, what to do with it. And this here is the certificate. Of course, I tape it over the serial number, the model number 16570. Likewise, the The serial number is perforated through the certificate as well, which I have taped off on both sides. And it shows the guarantee, where I got it from, and the date of purchase was 15th of May 1999 in a place Rova, Greece. So this is the original chronometer certificate. Now for the watch itself. Beautiful box. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Still very good condition after 20 years. Now for the watch. This watch, in the 20 years that I had it, it has actually gone through 4 servicing. The first one was actually 3 months after I bought it. And because I use it in the course of my work, I wore it everywhere. After 3 months, the second hand dropped off, which caught me by surprise. And I went to the Rolex service center in my country, which is Singapore, and they took 2 weeks to put it back in place. No charge. It was still under warranty. So and then I continued to happily use it until a few years later. That is in 2004. The whole watch stopped moving. So I sent it for servicing. And then it was a complete overhaul. It cost me then Singapore dollars 320 to get it done. So it was beautiful. They polish up a little bit, make it nicer, and also the dial, the Nova dial was I think they enhanced it so it actually glows at night. So that was good. Now it works fine until 5 years later in 2010, the watch stopped functioning again. So I had to send it to another specialist watch repairer who is also authorized repairer for several high-end Swiss watches. I did not go back to Rolex to get it done because Rolex Center charged me a lot of money just to get a complete overhaul. Because in 2004, it was then about $320. But 5 years later, the price had shot up double. So instead, I went to watch clinic, and they are able to get it repaired for me as well as polishing. Then change a new mainspring, which is interesting. Why they change a new mainspring? What I was told is that the mainspring was not performing well. So it cost me 450 Singapore dollar to get it serviced. So it's good, fine. So that's my name, my mobile number, and I tape off the serial number. So after that, it worked fine for many years until 2018, where my mainspring got problem and the whole entire watch stopped functioning again. And this time, I sent in for servicing. But over the years I wore my watch, it has some dents here and there. A dented crown guard dented, and a dent on back case. Because I use it in my work, it get damaged. here and there. Interesting damage over was the one at the back, where I got a small little dent, which can be seen over here. Just about a small little dent. How I got it, I actually have no clue. It could be inside my pocket and something must have pierced through it. So it could have saved my life anyway. So the specialist at Horolab is the same watch company as this one. They changed the company name from Watch Clinic to Horolab, and now the latest name is known as Swiss Save. SWISSSAV. It's still the same group of people that service my watch. It's just that the company name has changed from Watch Clinic to Horolab and now to Swiss Save. So this time round they replaced my spring and asked them to show me the spring, and this was what was given to me, the main spring. So after replacing this spring, they say that my watch is now back to a near perfect condition with a power reserve of 48 hours. But this time round, my fee has gone up to 845 Singapore dollars. So as you can see, the Rolex service is not cheap. From 2004 320 Singapore dollars to 450 Singapore dollar, 2018 is $845. So that's a lot of money to spend to repair the Rolex in Singapore. Now, it is still a beautiful watch. After servicing a Rolex authorized service center, it was returned to me in a nice Rolex pouch and came with some instruction and service cloth. Important reminder, etc., etc., and a nice polishing cloth from Rolex Singapore. Which I have never used. Okay. It's still as good as near original condition, the bracelet. I love it. Look at it. It's still all in near pristine condition, even though it has been with me in many countries working on machines, getting banged here and there. The crown, even though it says there's a small dent, but hardly noticeable. And the dial still glows at night. Thank you for watching. Bye now.